Hey YouTube. So I'm recording this off of my computer, which is type old. So it may be slow because it's doing that to me. It's like going like literally like 1 frame per second. So let me get right into it. So Instacart. I initially signed up. I want to say 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And upon signing up, they get right into it. They make you do like a quiz. You find out what you do on the job. Then you have to do a quiz after watching the videos of what you do on the job. Then you have to sign up. They ask for bank account information, your general information like name, address, date of birth, all that stuff, and your tax information, copy of your ID, front and back. And they after you complete all of those, you have to complete all of that. They also take your picture as well. Like, I guess I'm not sure. I mean, I did everything right then and there. I really did not look good at the moment, like I don't right now. And I took the picture, so my picture looks horrible. I haven't asked to change it yet, so whatever. Then after you complete all that, then they tell you, okay, well, we're gonna send you a welcome packet in the mail, which includes this lanyard with the card, which says Instacart, and of course a card. So when you go in the store, you have this to spend to purchase the items for the customers. So I started Instacart officially yesterday because it was hard to get a shift open. Luckily, I picked my hours. I waited until really early in the morning from when the next week started, and I got to pick basically any day I wanted because everything was available. So for this week, I did yesterday. So this is what it looks like when you first choose this down. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so if you can see, the day that I had picked, which was yesterday, was Wednesday, and then today I didn't do anything because there were no hours available, and then I'm doing it tomorrow and then Saturday. So the flames next to the days usually mean, it just means that it's very high demand that day. So you're gonna get paid, and it seems like to me that they pay you an hourly wage. So it doesn't matter if you get enough to make, or you even get a batch or not, you're still gonna get paid for it. And a batch just means an order. So that's that. So yesterday I started. Well, let me retract back. To get these items in the mail, it took about 9 days. It did say 7 to 10 business days. Actually, I'm lying. It came in 11 days. 11 business days. So that's that. So now, yesterday when I started, I do this in Philadelphia. So I started at 7, and I was supposed to end at 10, and I ended up stopping at 9 o'clock because the app asked me if I wanted to end my shift early. But let me stop moving forward. So when I started, I made sure that I drove next to a supermarket that was listed as their choices. It does walk you through, like, okay, well, your shift's about to start, so it would be recommended if you go to these supermarkets, so you will get a batch. So I went to one of the ones they recommended, and literally, I want to say 30 minutes later, I got a batch. So I go in the supermarket. I have never shopped at this supermarket before. Whole Foods. Never been in there before, ever. Because I live in Jersey. I don't have that out in my area. So I never knew, like, what to expect. I mean, I should have walked in there prior and just looked around, whatever. But I didn't. I'm like, it can't be any different than a regular supermarket. So I just went in there. You have to let the app know that you're in the store. So I guess it will start timing you. And I did that, and then his order came up, and he wanted 7 items, which just seemed to be like he was just making something for dinner. They just seemed like a whole items just to make a meal. So picked up his items. It wasn't long for me. It took me about 20 minutes. I had to I got stuck on a few things because they want you. So the guy wanted some kind of onion, and then he wanted a green pepper, and he wanted red meat. These three items threw me off because in the app it says that the red meat item he wants it to be 0.99 pounds and then 90% lean or 90% ground or something. I forget the measurements with that, but I didn't have the 90%, so I had to get him 85. He was okay with that. You can text the people through the app. He said fine, so I got that. Had to make a substitution or something like that in the app. And then with the onion and the green pepper, it can't be off too much with the weight, or it's going to tell you you need to stay within the weight range, or it's going to be more for the customer. So I had to really, like the onion, I had a hard time with because he wanted a really small onion. Like it was 0.10 ounces. Like it was ridiculous. So after getting all that done, I was done out of there in like 25 minutes. Went to the register, swiped the card, had no issues. They make you, the cashier has to scan something on the Instacart app, I guess, to link it together so there's like a receipt that gets sent to the customer or something. I'm not sure, but so that was done. Card went through. After all that, my car ran out. He literally was like a block away. Went in his apartment complex and handed him his food. Did not get a tip. Not in cash or on the app. And I had another order literally like 10 minutes after that. And it was just a pickup. So I didn't have to go shopping for any food. It was just a pickup at the same supermarket. They had she had 3 bags. One bag was in one fridge. One bag was in another fridge. And then one bag was in a thermal bag because it was like rotisserie chicken. So that took me about 10 minutes because I'm like, where is the other fridge? Like, it was just confusing. So, did that, got her food to her, and did not get a tip. I heard from a lot of other YouTubers that a lot of people don't tip if their order is small. They did not tip. So, for my earnings yesterday, not too good. Sorry about saying in Philly. You cannot really park on the street, especially near like a busy area where the supermarket was. You have to pay for the parking. And I mean, I wouldn't mind walking to my car, but it was nowhere to park because I really was looking. There was nowhere to park. So I had to pay for parking, which cost me about $5 because I paid for the parking from 7 to 10 just so if I didn't have to worry about paying for it each time. And so yesterday I made, let me show you guys what I made yesterday. Oh. Okay, so I didn't check my app since yesterday, and I take that back. I did get tipped. Pretty good amount, about the same amount as what I made doing the normal, Okay, so let me just show you the app here. So I made 25.37. This said 13.05 yesterday. So these people tipped me today. 13.05 is what I made. Now for the for the customer that that's weird. So the customer that I had to pick up his food for, he took me $12.32, which is really awkward. I mean, I'm not complaining, but his total order only came to like $10 and something. Why would you tip me way more than what your order even came to? But I'm not complaining. So I delivered 8 items to him, which was only 7 because I did a substitution. I don't know why it's saying 8. It came to $3.20 for his 8 items with the 40 cents for each item commission that they do, plus the delivery commission of $7.25, which is the base delivery commission. And then for the person that I just gave her the food with it already being pre-shopped for by the supermarket, I guess. It was $2.60, which I don't think was worth it at all because I had to pay that amount just to park. So that wasn't worth it. But if people are tipping like that, and I'm honestly thinking that this guy just over tipped by accident, because that's a huge tip. And it doesn't even make sense. It's like $12.32 for a tip. I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it just seems like an error. But well, that's what I made yesterday in 2 hours and 7 minutes, which roughly rounds out to about $12.50 an hour yesterday, which isn't too bad. But will I do this again? I'll try it out tomorrow when I have to do it. I probably would not suggest doing it in Philly because of the parking and all that stuff going on. So, like I said, I live in Jersey. They do have this in Jersey too, so I may just do it in that area. I'll try it again tomorrow, and I'll probably do another video on it. But right now, I don't know. Like, it's just, it was cool. I think yesterday was just too easy for me because I had just light orders, 7 items. I mean, some people get like a lot of items, like $200 orders. So we'll see. Thank you for watching my video.